So, I finally got my second job that I've been looking for, that's gonna pay off my debt. And so I worked 1 week there and I paid like $1,100 off my debt. And then this is my second week, and one of the girls that I met told me that they're trying to fire me. And I literally like started panicking because my first thought was like, that's so embarrassing because they all know that and I'm there. Like my whole thing was like my pride was like really hurt because I'm like, they all talk about it. It's like this big click thing at Elevate. But yeah, that's like the first thing I thought about. And then, I'm like thinking about like how I was there, and like, if I was in the manager's shoes, I would fire me too. I don't do good with groups. Because of like when I was younger, I was a weird kid, and so when I would hang out with groups or try to hang out with them, that's when I would learn that I'm like weird. Like people would say I'm weird. They want to talk to me. They want to hang out with me, and that hurts. So my trauma response is to stay away from groups. My body tells me that they're bad. I don't know how to interact in group settings because everyone already has these bonds, and like I don't know. I don't know how to like make bonds while people already have bonds. I'm good at one-on-one. Like I just got good at one-on-one, but yeah, so we Elevate is like at this big like a arcade place, and so the interview process and training was like in a group setting, and so I was nervous, so I stayed back. I didn't talk to anybody, and like with that my first response whenever I get nervous or anything is I shut down. I get mean, like not like physically or whatever, but like you can just tell my body I'm guarded. Like, don't talk to me, like leave me alone. And so that's how I was. And so the two main girls there, the girls that's been there since it's open, the girls that everyone likes, they are like, they have trauma, but they are like the bread and butter of that place. I wasn't talking to them because I was like intimidated, and when I got intimidated, my pride was like, well, show them that I'm better than them, which is so weird. So my week of training, I go in there, I don't talk to the people that are supposed to be training me, and then I just start doing my own thing. Like I just start serving, which I know how to serve, and that's what I'm supposed to do. But I just start, like, I don't talk to them. I just start serving, and like just ignore them, which is the craziest thing. Like, why would I still can't really I'm not really thinking about it purposely because I'm embarrassed, and also my pride's really hurt that I look stupid. That's like the biggest thing. Like that they were all talking about how I was fired, how I'm gonna get fired, and they all like, and I'm like still working there, like trying to pull my weight, and like also I'm like, oh, I look good, I'm so cute, and I'm like, oh, they probably think I'm cute, and then it's like they're talking about how like they're trying to fire me, and I've been there 2 weeks, and yeah, so my pride really hurt me with this job. I've been waiting. It's really hard for me to get serving jobs because I have such a bad RBF. Um, I still don't know how to hold my face right, and I make people uncomfortable. So it's really hard. And I'm Chili's. I got fired. Well, they let me go nicely, but the manager, the GM, like he stopped scheduling me because of I don't know how to act in groups, and so I like keep to myself, and then it comes off like, you're trying to join our group, not us join yours. If I'm a manager and I have a good group, and like I bring someone in and she doesn't want to be part of the group and she does her own thing and she's like, people think she's not nice, I'm gonna let her go. And so I'm like they should let me go. It hurts just to say that, but I mean they should. It makes sense. But the Chili's job, it took me forever to get that. And after like 2 months, the GM let me go. He didn't tell me why, just let me go. And I understand because I don't know how to be in a group. And then the Waffle House didn't work. That took me a couple months to get. And then this job took me a couple months to get. I have a cold. It took me a couple months to get. And then after 2 weeks, the GM and them like they're trying to get rid of me. They're trying to take me off the schedule after 2 weeks. And so I'm just not going to go anymore. And I'm not like it's like I know that I ruined that. Like I literally wasn't talking to anyone. I was ignoring everyone. I was like acting like I've been there for 3 years and just doing my own thing. Like who does that? Like it's the craziest thing what pride and like not want to, I don't know, like and trauma does to you. And yeah, I messed up another gig and I paid off $1,100 of debt. But now I'm probably gonna have to use that back up to like, because I don't have 2 jobs anymore, and it's really slow at IHOP. Yeah. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know anything else. I'm not really good at anything else. I don't have the capability of like remembering or learning. Like I feel like I have learning disability. I feel like I'm sometimes dyslexic, and like stuff is just so hard for me to like grasp the concept up. But all I've ever known is fast food and serving. And serving's a little step up and it pays a little bit better, but I literally, I don't know. If I stop serving, I go back to fast food. I go back to being a barista or working at fast food. Like I have nothing else to like to go back to. So I'm not really good at anything. And so yeah, I'm stuck again at 26. Yeah, so I'm still at IHOP, but you know, the manager doesn't really like me there, which I understand. I've never had a job that I worked at that I left with people liking me. Like everyone just doesn't like, I just have such a bad personality that like, you know, that, you know, yeah, I never had a job that I left that people liked me. I'm not drama, but I just don't have like good personality. I, you know, growing up in a home, like you just don't develop stuff. And so I'm so underdeveloped, and ugh, I'm so scared that someone I know is gonna watch this. Ugh, but I don't know. It's just I just realized like how broken and how like underdeveloped and how like just everything, like so much trauma out. Like it just I need so much help. I need like years of intensive therapy just to like fix me. Like it's so sad to realize like when you actually realize like how like bad you have it, you know. And so yeah, like I think a couple like weeks ago I was in the car and I realized like wow, I don't have really, I've never developed character, you know, being in a home. You don't like you don't make friends because you all live together. So it's like you form like these sister relationships. So it's like, it's hard for me to make friends. It's hard for me to keep friends. And then like, it's hard for me to be a coworker. It's hard. It's like, everything's just so hard. I wasn't taught, like, it's just the craziest thing how like little things that people just know, like I just didn't click. Like a year ago is when I learned like, oh, you need to smile to be like people to think. It's the craziest thing, but it didn't click in my head. Like smile so that people can think that you know that you're friendly. Like I didn't realize that. or like I thought that make it being friends, how I didn't know how to form a connection. I didn't know that you just talk, spend time talking, and like hanging out with each other forms bonds. I didn't know that. And I learned that at 25, 20, 24. Like, just like everything, like, just has to be like really taught to me, like in baby steps. And because the way I grew up, like, nothing was taught to me, so I'm like so behind on everything. Like, literally, my biggest issue at work is I don't know how to smile and talk. Like, I work on my RBF face, but it's like I don't know how to talk and be like and still look happy. Like, I don't know. Like, and which is the craziest thing, that I'm even like thinking about it 24/7, and like getting scared that, oh no, I'm not smiling when I talk. People think I'm mean. Like, it's just the craziest thing. But it's like like things that people like, just like a person in a healthy like two parent household or healthy single parent household, like just like so much stuff that she just would know, like just by watching, being around healthy people, like, and just like it just stuff like she just knows. Like, I've never been around healthy people. I grew up in like in a home. My mom was schizophrenic before I was in the home. I like she did it like, so I don't have anything. I'm like a baby. Like, it's so like I could cry right now. Like, I'm just so behind in life, and not like, I know people usually say they're behind because I don't have this and this, like monetary, like physical things. Like, I don't have that either, but I don't really care about that. But I'm so behind, like emotionally and mentally. Like, I'm so behind, and I need so much help. Like, I really thought I could do like breath work and journaling and help myself. I've bettered myself, but I'm gonna need like psychotherapy. I'm gonna need so much like therapy to even get me, like, give me like a fighting chance. And that's like me doing 6 and 7 years of therapy is like a 18-year-old with a like two parent healthy like household. Like, I'm like, I have to do 5 6 years just to get to that point of an 18-year-old that just graduated from a two-parent healthy household. Like, it's the saddest thing. And yeah, so I am not gonna go because I know they're trying to fire me. I know they don't like me, and I know it's me, because it's my trauma and me not knowing how to interact in groups, and on top of that, me having a really mean face and being very like standoffish. But one thing I'm really happy about this situation is like I immediately was like, knew that like I was at fault. Like, I wasn't like they, like, I know I think my mom used to do this, but like anything that happened to her, it wasn't her fault. Everyone was trying to get her, and the only good thing out of the situation is like I just like rethought of everything, and I'm like, yeah, it was definitely me. Like, I screwed up again, and I have like so much pride. Like, when you don't really have like much going on, and you don't have like much inner strength and stuff like that, you try to oof, I'm gonna cry. I really hope I know watches this, but when you don't have a lot of stuff going on, and you don't have inner strength and stuff like that, your body like protects you. And one of my ways is like through just being, thinking better of myself, like thinking better of myself than I am. I mask the situation by thinking I'm, pride really helps me mask the situation. Um, just better, like, puffing myself up when I really don't have nothing. But I puff myself up because I have nothing, and I have no way of fixing myself to get something. So yeah, I feel so lost because, yeah, I can do all the physical stuff, but it's like I'm gonna have the same results because I need like so much like mental like help. It's so crazy. I just like filled with 90% negative emotions, negativity, and which is how I grew up. But yeah, so I messed up and put myself in another hole, and I don't even know if they're gonna even if they're trying to like fire me from my other job. So I have two. I was trying to work off debt with the first one, and then the second one it was like just paying all my bills. But I can't really stay at jobs very long because, you know, just I just have that personality where it gets old really fast. So I'm like, whatever. I just want to document. But so I am doing like a 2 day fast to help with like pride and stuff like that. And I'm gonna try just to get a little bit in check, but I'm gonna do that, and then I'm not even gonna even think about anything. The first of the rent's due, and I'm not gonna think about anything else until after I pay rent. I'm not gonna call and see if I still have a job or whatever. I'm I don't know. If so, oh, I used to want to get married so fast, but I'm like, there's no way I could ever do that. I have nothing to offer someone. I mean, I do have stuff to offer someone, but it's like I have more negatives than I have positive. And so I have to work through so much just stuff. But yeah, I that is how my week has been. So, and I don't know how to tell my sister, who's was mad that the other job fell through because of me. And I don't know how to, and also I don't know how to tell, I'm not even going to tell the other people, the other job, because I told them I'm leaving in June to go to this new job. But this new job fell through. And, you know, the people at my old job are happy, like, oh, we're getting rid of her at June. So, you know, and I'm so prideful. I'm not going to tell them, oh, yeah, I got fired. And, you know, they're not going to, like, want me back anyways. And I've been calling out because I'm like, I have this new job that's paying so much money. And now it fell through. And I'm like, I wonder if they're right now looking for a new person to take overnight shift. Like, then so I have to find a new job. But it's like so sucks because I go from job to job, fast food barista or like the low level serving jobs because I don't know. I'm not good at anything else. And I'm not even good at serving. I have such a mean face. Looks nice on here because of the filter, but yeah, I am miserable. And yeah, that's that.